I won it by doing fishing with just with one fly, one small little black lead head. And the secret was to change them. I'd fish with that for half an hour, catch 2 or 3, and then change it to white. And then fish with that for a couple of fish, and then change it to orange. And then come back to black. And that's the way I did it on the first day, because at nearly 12 o'clock, I didn't have a fish on the first day. And I think it was finishing at 4 o'clock or 4:30. But by 4:30, I had 21 fish. And I'd done it on that process of changing, listening to him and listening
used to the fly.
And I remember coming the second day, Jeremy was about, I think he was 7, he had about 14 on the first day, and he was a good angler. And I remember he knew where I was going to fish again the next day. And he came opposite me on the other side of the arm to fish with me. And I could see him fishing, and I don't think that was good news, because I could see him catching fish, and he had the shooting head he had.
Yeah.
And he used to go miles out with a shooting head. I can see him now fishing, and he was casting towards me, and suddenly I looked up in the air, and I could see this shooting head, this line coming through the air towards me. And what had happened, it had broken loose from the backing, and the shooting led him. And I was very happy in my mind, mind you. He slowed him down a bit, because he'd caught quite a number of fish. Well, I hadn't had only one, I think. So I said to him, the best thing for you to do, Lewis, I said, was to move. Don't look at it, Jeremy. Let him tie another shooting head and go somewhere else. And that's what I did. I went to somewhere else, and I was fortunate enough to catch another 9 or 10 fish. And that was enough for me to carry the day. I'd had one bloke. I didn't have my dog with me that night. I'd had that one bloke, and I was trying to handcuff him. And the rest of them, of the chaps with me, the other 3, ran away after the 2 other chaps. And I was left with this chap. And I said, the sooner I put the bloody handcuff on this, is the better. Because he had wrists like Goliath. Anyway, thank God, I had the speed cuffs we were using, and I was able to get a speed cuff on it. And then I had the pressure, I could tell him what to do.
You weren't on your own, were you?
On my own then, yeah,
wow.
With him, yeah, oh yeah. I had the power then to control him with my speed cuff, and then be able to cuff him properly.